Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Wake Up and Airbrush. My name is Dorothy. I am one of the beauty experts here at Luminess and just here to do a demo, have a good time, and let you know what's happening. So, welcome, come on in, say hello, and let's get this demo started. So, look, we're hitting up on Prime Days here soon. Everybody knows Amazon does a Prime Day special. You get special, perks, special deals, all of the good stuff. But Luminess is doing a Prime Day special. And that, my friend, is very exciting, especially for you, because there are some great products that are going Prime. So here's the thing. If you ever wanted to try the Airbrush Breeze Duo, the Big Bad Mama Jamma combination, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to get the Airbrush Breeze and the combo kit for little of nothing. When I tell you it is one of the most phenomenal pricing points that I've seen, it really truly is. They have the Breeze system. Let me get back over here. They have the Breeze system right now in the combo going out at, let me pull that price up because I was shocked. I think it's $79. I was just like, say what? Right here. Yeah, there it is. Early Prime deals. If you go to Luminess Beauty, you will see the early Prime deals, and seriously, $79 for the Breeze Airbrush and 2 foundations and a highlighter and the blush. So the whole kit that used to be like over $300 is now $79. You can get it. And then you can also get the skincare upgrade for like $39. Guys, I was completely floored. I was completely floored with their Prime Day deal. So if you have ever wanted the Breeze Duo, if you've ever wanted to give it a try out, if you've ever wanted to even upgrade into the skincare, now's the time to do it with their Prime Day deals. The Breeze Duo with 2 foundations, with the highlighter, with the blush is $79. It's crazy to me. Crazy town to me. And it's so customizable. Also, when you get this, if you decide, you know what, I've really wanted to do the skincare, you can purchase this for $79. And then they have the upgrade kit to where you get the skincare top that goes onto this compressor with 2 skincares that comes with it. I believe it's the hyaluronic and the retinol for $39. I was just like, wow. So you're looking at a little bit over $100, 120, I think. 80 and 40. Yeah. You're looking at that less than half the price of what it would cost for the original. So I'm just telling you, I'm letting you know that that's the deal of the century. If you've ever thought that you wanted to do the Breeze system, you're not going to find it cheaper. That's just what I'm going to tell you. So if you've ever wanted to do it and you think you want to try it, you're not going to find it cheaper. Also, the other deal that they have that I was just kind of, wow, I was floored about. And I mean, I'm happy for everyone. I think it's amazing that you're getting it. There's 2 other things. Like if you already have a Breeze, they've got 3 for $30. So you can get any of the colors, 3 of them for $30. Great, great deal. But if you have not tried the Airbrush Spray foundation yet. I'm trying, if you see my eyes moving, I'm trying to find it on the website just to make sure I don't lie to you and I give you an accurate price on it. But the Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation, they have a special going on that. And I was a little bit shocked that is one of our top sellers. That is what we, oh, there it is. Okay. That's what we sell out on is the Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation and the primer. So you can get one of two deals, which again, if you have not tried this yet, you're going to want to give it a try. 29 bucks, 30 bucks for both of them. You can either have 30 bucks and get the primer and the foundation, or you can do 30 bucks and get the brush and the foundation. It is a great, great, great deal. So I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. I'm going to go ahead and do the demo, and we're going to do and have and answer any questions that you guys might have. Will the Breeze 1 top still work with the Breeze 2 bottom? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes. Yes, it will. They are simultaneous. They do have the ability to interchange. The bottoms is the compressor. So the Breeze bottom compressor is, it's just, it will, it just doesn't have the dual right here. It doesn't have the dual speed. But the top, yes, it will interchange in and out. You can also get the head. And so right now, guys, I'm just giving you a heads up. They got some great Prime Day deals going. And if you have wanted to jump on board and try this out, now's the time to do it. Less than 40 bucks. If you wanted to jump on board and try the Breeze Duo out with all the foundations, with all of the stuff that comes in the kit, less than $80. That blows my mind. So if you are looking to try it, now is the time to snag it because their Prime Day deals are amazing and off the chain right now. Alrighty, let's do a demo. Come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer any questions you might have. I am coming in right now with the Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation Primer. Because honestly, guys, whether I'm going to airbrush with the Breeze or whether I am going to use the Airbrush Silk, I love this primer. Like low key, love the primer. Look at my skin just now. I didn't use any color, right? I am simply using the primer. When does the sale start? The sale has already started on our website. I cannot tell you when it is going to go live in the media platform shops, but on Luminess Beauty, it's already up. It's already up and active, and that's going to be your best bet in getting what you are looking for. So make sure that you have that available. As a matter of fact, let me see something real quick. I'm just going to look and see if they've already applied it in the shop. Let's see. Okay, it has not showed up in the online shop, but if you go to the website, it has showed up on the website and is on the website. So Luminess Beauty is where you can snag that for the super low discounted rate like I've never seen before. They might as well be giving it away. I mean, this day and age, shipping costs that, but I'm happy for you guys. So if you've ever wanted to try it, give it a try now. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to demo it. I think I'm going to demo the Breeze today, just to kind of give a little refresher. So I actually used the Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation. The hydrating primer. We do have a primer that goes in the Breeze, so you can use that. But I want to show you also how it can be versatile. For me personally, I personally prefer the Rose Formula Foundation. It's one of my favorite foundation formulas. So I prefer that. Now, when you get going on this, if you decide to go with the Breeze deal, you will get two foundations. You will get the Breeze. You will get an illuminator called Love, and you will get a blush. So let's go in. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use the Breeze. But what you got to remember is the Breeze is so customizable. Like, you don't have to do a whole lot of changing from summer to winter in your colors, because you'll have the colors and you can just add a different balance of drops in your coloring and custom mix your foundation to be the exact color that you need. And that right there, my friend, saves you money, especially if you grab it on this deal. And then they have the 3 for 30. It's like, what is that? You can have any and all colors that you want. If you're a professional, this is one of those things. As a professional, I use on clients for weddings, for TV, print. It photographs beautifully. It shows up, and it still is light and looks like skin. That's a big deal. That's a big deal when you're doing HD. It's a big deal when you're taking photos. Okay. So 4-finger whisk away. It's that easy. You hear the compressor, right? Nothing comes out until you pull back on the trigger. So we're going to remember 4-finger whisk away. We're going to get it moving, and I'm going to lightly pull back on the trigger. If I'm not trying to like color my face in. What I should be feeling on my face is like a cool breeze. If my face feels wet, then guess what? I am releasing too much of the foundation at once. I am releasing too much pigmentation, okay? And so I want to make sure that I am releasing a small amount of pigmentation, because that pigmentation heats with your skin. And once it does, shut my mouth there. Once it heats with your skin, it actually emulsifies and it disperses. That means it kind of melts once it hits the heat of your skin. So I don't want it to expand on my skin too heavily in one area. So I am going to actually go really light and just do what we call passes. You see how many times I'm going around my face? It's like putting little pixels all over my face and then letting it heat with my skin, and then it will expand out at the very end. Okay, so that was it. That was 8 drops. I mean, the well's dirty. I'll just wipe that out and it'll be clean. And this will give me the kind of coverage that I like, which is a medium coverage. I don't like a super heavy coverage, and I definitely don't like it to feel heavy. And a lot of people are like, well, do you have to let it dry? Look, if I have to let it dry, I am pulling back too far on the trigger and releasing too much. It is not going to dry because I'm not having it wet on my skin. Okay. As soon as it hits my skin, it will emulsify and disperse out. And I'm just releasing ever so much of a tiny bit so that it can do that. And you'll see that it will start to kind of bloom. Let me show you. I know it's kind of hard to see that effect when it is a foundation color or a skin color. But in this kit that you get, you're also going to get blush. So let me show you in a blush what I'm talking about. It is really pretty evident in blush when it starts to do what we call bloom. So let me show you what that looks like, okay? Again, when you purchase this one, which is on sale right now, you get 2 foundations and a blush and what we call Love, which is an illuminator, okay? So shake it really well. I'm not cleaning my well out, okay? I just finished. I'm not going to clean it out. I am just going to put my blush drops right back on top of that. I'm going to put maybe 4 drops in there. And then as I put that on, you're going to see it go on lightly. And then you are going to see it starts to expand and bloom. So take a look. Go ahead and just lightly add it to this area. This is our apricot color, kind of a peachy apricot. And again, I used like 3 to 4 drops. Okay, that was it. Now you can put your blush on before or you can put it on after. It's up to you. Yes, I used apricot. Okay. And so as I'm sitting here talking to you and I am finishing up the rest of my makeup, you are actually going to see that blush do what we call bloom, which means you're going to see it kind of heat with my skin and the colors start to get stronger and show up more. And remember, it's apricot, so it's going to be a little more subtle than our brighter, deeper colors. So while I'm waiting on that to happen, I'm just going to come in and I am going to put on my mascara. If when you are airbrushing, it ever feels sticky or wet or anything like that, that means that you are releasing too much of the product in one area. And so you really have to be mindful to make sure that you're just barely releasing it out and building that coverage light and natural. Now, if I want more coverage in one area, I can always go in and put it in that area. When you airbrush, you don't have to just airbrush. You can also use traditional makeup powders, primers, foundation, or not foundation, but bronzers, blushes, whatever. You can use all of that traditional makeup in conjunction with the airbrush foundation, or you can use all airbrush. If I wanted to airbrush my primer, I absolutely could. I just grabbed my hair with my mascara. Let's pull that out of the way. If I wanted to use my primer, my concealer, my eyeshadow, my blush, anything that I wanted to use through the airbrush, you can. We have all of those products that you can use. So it just really depends on what your preference is. I'm a brush girl, so I kind of like to, put on my contour, put on my blush, all that. But do you see how the blush became a little more vivid? I've got that peachiness now to where before you could hardly even see it. That is what we mean by bloom. That color gets a little more deeper. That color shows up a little bit more. And that is one of the things that I really love about it is that, once you realize that a little bit goes a long way, then, you really start to get the hang of the benefits of airbrushing because you lose the heavy weightiness, the heaviness that traditional foundations have, and you have this very light, buildable, full coverage pigmentation, which is something I really enjoy wearing because I like feeling as though I have nothing on my skin, but having that polished coverage look. Yes, I concealed afterwards versus before, simply because for me it's a finishing technique that I was using. And I got the full amount of coverage that I wanted with my foundation. Now, if I needed more coverage, or if, let's just say I did too much on the blush and it was too bright here, I could always do another pass with my breeze. I could always go back over it. But I'm happy with it, so I'm not going to do that. Now, the one thing I am going to do, I am going to come in with my buffer brush. I told you whether I airbrush or whether I use traditional makeup, I always do a buff. And so I'm just going to come in and buff away any excess and do a little bit of a blend. That way, any excess of product that I don't need and that has already heated with my skin will just really nicely and beautifully be buffed away. And it's just a a finishing technique that I feel like leaves the skin looking very polished and very put together. So that right there, my friend, this look, this foundation, the Airbrush Breeze, either the rose or the silk foundation will stay all day long through humidity, through work days, through weddings. Now it can be sealed. We have sealers that will help make it sweat proof and water resistant. And so you definitely, if you need that little bit of extra insurance to feel like, oh my gosh, it's a wedding day and tears will be dripping down my face, we have a sealer. You can either use it in the spray or you can use it in your breeze. So, okay, my friends, that is our demo for today. Again, if you are looking for some Prime Day deals and you have been kind of eyeballing the Breeze Duo, really kind of going, I really want to do it, but I don't want to pay that. Now's the time to do it. They have it down for less than a third of the price, $79 with the whole kit, the foundation, the blush, and the highlighter. You're not going to get it any cheaper. Plus, you can add on the skincare with 2 serums for $40. So you have skincare and you have makeup all in one device. You're not going to get a better Prime deal than that. If you have been looking to try the Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation with the primer and the foundation, they have this on special, like $40. Are you kidding me? $40 for primer and foundation. You can't even get a good foundation for $40 by itself or a good primer by itself. Trust me. I've been to Sephora. I know. And they are so, so good. Great formula. So now's the time to try out whatever you've been wanting to try out that you've kind of been on the fence about and snag the deals while they're out there. Okay. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for coming in. If you ever have any questions, remember we have beauty experts available to you on the phone, via email, through the website, on social media platforms. All you have to do is connect with us. You can come into the group Luminess Live and ask your questions there, and we will be more than happy to answer them and help create a look with you that you can love. So remember, guys, we can put all of the makeup on. We can give you all of the tips and tricks. We can help you create a look you can love. But the most beautiful thing that you can be is kind. So be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Until next time, we will see you later.